Hello, all. It's time for Jason's Thoughts. Today, I wanted to talk a little bit about some of the key tools to effective coaching. One of the biggest ones, if I can give any recommendation on making sure you are an effective coach, is focus in on how much you are talking versus the person you are coaching or giving feedback to is talking. And what I mean by that is if you are helping someone in developing their results or helping the results or developing them in a leader and you are talking a lot of the times in that case, you are making solutions, you're making suggestions, you're directing on how you see it could be better. And often I find when you turn it around by open-ended questions, they will actually be talking more than you. And, there's a lot of different percentages or sayings out there, but this is one that always reigns true to me that I love because it's simple and it's a little bit funny. We have two of these and we have only one of these. And so even though we think we have all the solutions and we've been in that role and we are the sales expert maybe because, we've been placed in a leadership role and we've got the keys to the store, that doesn't always mean we have the answers for that individual. So when you're saying this is how I would do it or this is what I would recommend, that may work for your style. But on the flip side, when they're listening to your suggestions, in the back of their head, they may be saying, that's really awkward for me, or that doesn't work. So ask them generally questions that will intrigue conversation, and those usually start with W's. So what, why, how's, how would you rank that interaction? How do you feel you could be better? And get them coming to their own solutions. Obviously, you want to direct them on to where the opportunity arises, but help guide them to see if they see it themselves where their opportunity is. And once they identify it with your guidance or without, then help them come up with a solution on how they will do better. And take notes, listen, guide the conversation to a desired outcome that has an action plan. And that is the most critical portion of it, is you might have great conversation and it may be them talking a whole bunch, but if you don't have an action plan by the end of that conversation, they're walking out maybe feeling good, but not really having any direction on how they will increase their results. So there's a lot of different ways that you can see how effective you are. My recommendation would be to ask your immediate leader, hey, do you mind if you listen into my coaching conversation today? And often most leaders will be more than willing because you're willing to be vulnerable, to expose and look in the mirror and see if you are an effective coach. So again, take time to reflect. You don't want to do it live while you're in that coaching or training conversation, but go back to your notes and your action plans after it and reflect and ask yourself, was I talking a lot there? Or was the sales associate that I was training talking a lot? And if you can see that you're the one listening, you're the one guiding, and they're doing all the talking, you're definitely on the right path. So that's my words of wisdom. Hope you enjoy. Thanks a lot.